and appreciate everyone being here on time. Thank you. Oh my God, it's November 4th already. The election week is here. We just all submitted our ballots and waiting for the counting to complete. And I'll speak a little bit about the election right now. But first, I want to invite the affiliates to please join us and share. And again, I do apologize for last week. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's have, how about Brandon? Let's go have you start us off first. I haven't had you start us off.
Alrighty, thanks, Kelvin. Hope everyone is having a great day and a great week so far. I was just going to update you guys. If you did participate in the car expo and you were able to stop by our booth, we are announcing the winner of the Peloton bike. So this week, we'll be announcing it. So I will let you all know if you won for sure. I have no ability to influence the win. So if you win, it's all on your, great luck. And then other than that, I just was going to remind you guys, I've been trying to remind everyone that make sure you order your NHD at listing. That's just going to help you and everyone in the process. I know it's not necessarily a habit that you necessarily do. Usually escrow does it at the end, but if you order it, you're not having to pay for it up front. You're paying through escrow when it closes. And so you'll be able to get a lot of that great information, especially in the tax report, whether it's the Mellarus, PACE liens, or anything like that that could hinder your transaction. And we don't want that to happen. We want you to have a smooth closing. So please feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have any questions as well, or you have any clients that have specific questions on an NHD report. I will definitely help you out. Thanks and have a great week.
Perfect, Brandon. Thank you for that. Continuing on the NHD, let's talk about with John.
Good morning, everyone. John Wax with Snap NHD Natural Hazard Disclosure Reports. I thank you for all your support in business. I do want to let you know that I will agree with Brandon, order at time of listing. I'll go a step further. It is not mandatory, but I would get the environmental report as well, because it also gives you underground contaminated sources, oil and gas well statuses, abandoned mines, many different aspects that could affect your deal and could slow or stop the transaction in its tracks. Get it up front, be prepared, be informed, and have that information available. Also, get that information regarding the property tax estimator right on our website so you know what that supplemental taxes are, because your clients want to know what their obligations are regarding supplemental taxes. And finally, the free lease report. We have that as well. I bring you 26 years of experience. I can consult with you and your clients. I'm here to help you, and I thank you for your support in business. Have a wonderful week. Have a great day and a super month. It's a great start to the month. Thank you so much.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. And moving on to our lender of the day, Scott Shimamoto.
Hey, Calvin. Thanks for letting us be on this thing. So, Scott Shimamoto, Journey Mortgage Advisors. Well, I cleared the room. Calvin just walked away from his desk. Funny. Anyway, so I don't know why, but the election results have not been finalized, but the markets for mortgage rates, it's way in favor of good rates. So I don't know if this is going to last or not, but we're up 56 basis points right now on the mortgage bond, which means that's like a 0.5% cost to the better. So there's probably going to be some good rate decreases here if this thing lasts. Who knows? It might completely change when the winner is announced. But anyway, love to help you guys out. I'm a broker. That means I can shop your rate around and shop your loan around and help you get pre-approved. And thanks for letting us be on this, Kelvin.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, I stepped out to get a coffee real quick. How about Maria? Let's speak with and learn a little bit about from the Tyler side. Maria, you ready?
Maria Howard. Oh, you mean home warranty?
Oh, home warranty. I'm sorry. Yes.
It's okay. I love when people think I have title and all that experience. But anyways, yeah, last month, October, great month for us. Thank you so much for all of you that supported us. And October is a really important month for me. Number one, October, I completed 40 years serving the real estate community. 40 years. Started in this business in 1980. So I've seen a lot. a lot. And yesterday, in October, I also celebrated 4 years with our Republic Home Protection. So best practices. I think it's really important when you're representing a buyer, if you can, give them a copy of the brochure. Why do I say that? Because it's important that they know what kind of coverage is truly available to them, what the dollar allowance the seller is giving them. Also, it allows them to pay the difference should they want to upgrade. We have up to 60 days after close of escrow to add anything that you would like on the coverage without affecting the plan. The reason why I bring that up is because I received a phone call asking, is sprinklers covered? Nope, home warranty does not cover sprinklers. And this is the thing, when the homeowner calls in with a certain expectation, they get very frustrated. So if you give them that brochure up front and they know what coverage is available, this will help them eliminate any frustration in the plan. And if they have questions, you can direct them to me or to any home warranty rep that you're using and let them help them with the kind of coverage they need. With that being said, thank you so much. You guys all have a fabulous day.
Great, valuable information. Thank you for that, Maria. Continuing on the home warranty theme, let's get Pamela McSweeney and then Sandy right after.
Hello. Hi, everyone. First, a shout out to your team, to the agents. It seems like more are texting, emailing, calling to ask for prices, the plan, what the plans are called, so we can fill out the purchase agreement correctly and take care of your buyer. So good job on that. Continue to do that, please. Call us, make sure you're doing it correctly instead of just guessing on the plan or guessing the price. Second, I wanted to touch up on is the heating tune-up right now that's going on until the end of November. It looks like they're going to probably extend that through December. I will let you know. So that is a tune-up. So yes, you already have the plan if something breaks, but this is, you just want to get it maintained, you want to get it cleaned, just check on the heating AC unit. That is covered through all our plans. Doesn't matter, even if you have the $300 plan, you still have the heating and AC tune-up. Make sure you tell your clients they should call before it starts getting cold and check on that heater. Also, it's not a separate price, so you don't have to pay extra when you're placing the work order. When you're placing the warranty order, it's already covered. You don't have to do an upgrade plan or any of that, but you do have to pay a service fee of the $75. So any questions, please continue to call me. I think it's very important. Have your buyers call me. I can introduce myself to your buyers. I think that's especially very important, especially in these days of what's going on, that we just need to take care of them. So always give them my cell number, my email. I'm always here for you guys. So be safe out there, and I'm here for you if you need me.
All right. Thanks, Pamela. Appreciate that.
Bye, everybody.
And yeah, let's go ahead to Sandy. Sandy,
hey, everyone. Under construction in my house, forgive how the look, I got floors going in upstairs, so it is what it is. Like everyone else who's stuck at home, we're doing stuff around the house. Everyone else is placing home warranty orders, like Pam and Unita and Maria know. Everyone who's at home is just placing more claims because they're home, and everything they've noticed they've never noticed before in their house, they're noticing now. So here to help your clients get through the navigation of placing claims and how it works and all that fun stuff. So you've got 4 or 5 home warranty reps here, vast knowledge and experience. You know, make sure you use your affiliates, ask the questions, get the right prices, get the right plans for your houses. Use the experience and the knowledge that we have to your client's benefit. If you have any questions, we're here to help you. I'm going to drop my info into chat and have the rest of your week great. And when you see Mark Wu, he's got my name.
I do see that.
Sandy Franco. He's actually Mark Wu. So
giving you free advertising.
It's free advertising. So thanks, Mark.
He's not as good looking as you, so he's kind of tainting your name right there. Appreciate that, Sandy. We'll finish off NHD with Unita Wu, and then we'll go on to Angie Ting.
Good morning, everybody. Calvin, we're selling home warranty, just to let you know. It's not NHD.
I'm sorry. My mind's all over the place.
No
you.
worries, no worries. You need a home warranty from America, 13 months home warranty. We're here to help you. If you guys need any help, please let us know. Thankful for you guys. And November is a month of thankful. So we're gonna do a free add-on. So you could be able to choose a couple of free add-on for your buyers. If you do have a buyer's orders coming up, please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I do speak Chinese, Indonesian, and Mandarin. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Short and sweet, just like you. Let's go on to Angie Tang.
Hi guys, Angie Tang, First American Title. I wanted to talk a little bit about next Wednesday. It's going to be Veterans Day, so there's no recordings next Wednesday. Also, don't forget, we can also now farm for city code violations. So in case you wanted to farm for a city code violation, we're able to do that. Thank you, Angie Tang and Alea, First
Hi,
American Title.
Alea. So beautiful.
Alea, say hi, Alea.
Great to see her. That's awesome. I appreciate
See
you
you guys
bringing her
later.
on the Zoom. She's so cute. I
you.
could tell she was kind of groggy and waking
She's
up.
sleepy.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you. And more title. Let's go with Nicole. Nicole,
Good
you
morning,
there?
everyone. Thank you, Kelvin, for allowing us to be on the call. Thankful to live here in America and have the right to vote. Nicole Menard, Fidelity National Title. Just want to let you know we have a new tool to help you guys with your farming. And if you'd like more details, please give me a call. I'll drop my information in the chat. And we thank you for your support. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you for that, Nicole. We'll move on to, I know Joe came in, but I'm going to go on to Mark Wu first and then Joe. Mark Wu, AKA Sandy.
Good morning. I couldn't find the meeting ID, so thank you, Sandy, for giving that to me. Anyways, Mark with Allstate Insurance. Last week, you guys experienced a lot of wind damage around the cities of Temple City, Monrovia, Arcadia, whatnot. A lot of trees falling down. Know that that is a covered peril, and if your buyer's trees fall on top of their neighbor's house, it's actually their neighbor's policy that covers it, and vice versa. If the neighbor's tree falls on top and damages their house, then it's their own policy that covers it. But I'm always here to assist you guys and give you guys information and navigate you through the nuances of insurance. Also offer IRAs and retirement planning. So licensed staff, 5 languages out of our office, 33 years serving the San Gabriel Valley. Thank you.
Very good. Love your voted sticker on there too. Joe, finish us off.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. Good to see everybody. A quick tip for your clients when they're buying a house. It's not advisable to take title with a name that is not your legal name. I've had a few transactions recently come to me where one was a probate where they probated to like the nephew and they named him with his nickname, and of course a notary can't notarize that person as is, and so they had to make a correction on the probate. And some people take title with their spouse's last name just because they like the way it looks, but they don't actually legally have that name. So when your clients are taking title, make sure that they use the name that's on their ID so that later on they can be properly notarized. Another thing is I recently closed a transaction where the seller was in Canada and they were having trouble getting the proper notary, which would be from an embassy or something approved by a judge. The property was here in California. We were able to do a remote online notary, and this is something that's very rare because California does not legally allow notaries to do remote online notary. There's only one state, which is Virginia, that allows international remote online notaries. So we were able to notarize the person from Virginia to the person in Canada, and then record here. It was in Riverside County. And I'm told there's only a handful of counties that actually accept this remote online notary. So if you guys have any questions about remote online notary, give me a ring. Thanks.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. And you're right. There is going to be a trend. I think there's going to be a lot more participating counties and states that will use the mobile notary. I think it's something that is on the mind of CAR. my last car meeting, we already discussed, and at that time, we decided not to approve it or allow it, but I think it will be rediscussed with COVID now here. Good information, everyone. I'm gonna start sharing my screen and bring up our weekly sales meeting slides. Hope you guys could see it now, and let me get full screen mode up. Got a lot of good content to share. It's already November 4th, which is amazing how fast this year has passed. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a crazy year, but I hope you guys all enjoyed your happy Halloween, which I'm sure that a lot of families were unable to do trick-or-treating with their kids. But my wife and I and Brady, we went out and did a little bit of shopping at the outlets and went to Vegas and made ourselves a good time as best we could. So there he is, dressed as Chucky and Chucky family. So that's just a little preview of what we did, and had a good time in Las Vegas. The quote of the week is, I guess, really more towards this election, which I have been watching the coverage, I'm as sure as you guys have, and it's been a very, very heated, contested race where we don't know which side it's going to be after the first day. President Lincoln, many years ago, said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." And as you know, President Lincoln during this time was facing a divided country who were fighting about many issues, but most importantly, the issue was regarding slavery. And this was civil unrest. You have, half of the country wanting to keep slavery and the other half trying to abolish it. And he was trying to unite the country. And he was very successful in doing it and passing the Civil Rights Act and getting, a vote for the African American community and for all people created equal under one country. And, he's one of the greatest presidents that are out there. And in regards to our election coverage, we can see here, this is as of 20 minutes ago, Joe Biden is leading the race, according to the Associated Press, 238 to 213. And there are pretty much 5 primary states remaining who are still counting their ballots. And that race is, 48, 49, 50%. It's very, very close in Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and I think Georgia just turned into red. So these states are really going to dictate the outcome of the country. But you can really see this is much, much closer race than many had anticipated. And it is proves to show that our house and our country and all Americans are very, very split and undecided and indifferent, or whatever word you want to say about this. But we can definitely see there is not a unanimous consensus of the country. And the ballot, all the news reports out there are kind of sharing that there is a higher turnout of voters this year than in any years past. So there is increased participation by the people. There's added flexibility this year where we allowed mail-in ballots, which is causing us to have a little bit of a delay in the counting. And based on the whatever station and news report that you're watching, you can see that the electoral coverage is very biased from one station to the other. So it's very interesting to see how the news is being reported. It's very interesting to see how the country is responding to this electoral race. And to me, I was most concerned with the California propositions versus the presidential race, because we all know that California seems to be always predominantly vote Democratic. Any comments regarding the coverage, or whether or not you had any anything interesting you've learned? In terms of what I wanted to kind of share with you, CAR had 3 important measures that they wanted Californians to really understand. And I've emailed it to you guys, and I reminded you to vote no on 15, yes on 19, no on 21, which are the ones that are related to real estate and impact our industry. And I don't, tell you what to do. You guys have entitled to your own votes, but this is the CAR who I rely on as our governing industry to give us guidance and to help us with our lobbying efforts. And so when we get into this, the California propositions, which is still under count, because but so far so good is what I'm overall seeing in terms of the California ballot measures. According to the New York Times, I think you guys can see the link of the ballots that California is predominantly almost 2/3 Biden. And when you look at what I believe is important for us in California is the measures. So let me pull those up real quick so we understand where we are. And like I said in the quote, divided country and everything is appears to be very it could swing in either way. In terms of votes, what I'm seeing is everything is very split. When we have support the bonds to help us in stem cell research, it says it's predominantly 51%. Yes, that will help us with cancer research and maybe hopefully getting some more cures. The Proposition 15 is the split roll commercial tax. I'm pleased to see that this is reported as a no, 52% as of now. Actually, this is live, and that hopefully will stand because this could impact businesses, small businesses, commercial landlords, and people who have commercial property. The Prop 16 sounds to be no on affirmative action on the repeal. So that's interesting. That's a very interesting topic to discuss whether or not people should be allowing discrimination on applications, on government positions, and on seats of boards of directors. The felons having the right to vote, a lot of people say yes, as long as they completed their sentence. That seems to be going to be able to pass. Allowing 17-year-olds to vote in primaries, no, 55%. That's kind of indifferent. I think the wording is very important because they worded this would be an increase in costs to the state, having to produce extra ballots and having to mail them out and all the extra marketing they'd have to do. So when you word it certain ways, that's how most of the population just reads what's on there. They don't do the research behind it. Proposition 19, which is a very contested one that CAR is supporting. You see this on my backdrop that California Association of Realtors supports the rules for property tax assessments. We used to be very familiar with Prop 60 and Prop 90. And now if this passes, a senior wildfire victim who had their house lost, for example, in this past fires, they would be able to transfer their primary residence tax basis to anywhere in California. And this could be a good thing for realtors because this facilitates transactions. It removes the barrier for seniors who are afraid of higher assessments on moving. And it may open up more housing because their 5-6 bedroom house might be better utilized by a family versus a empty nester. And seniors typically don't want a 2-story, 3-story home. They might prefer to go into a single story. So all of these things might benefit housing, then the housing supply. It addresses additional tax revenue for the cities because that $4 or $5 million mansion finally gets current market value property tax when the new buyer steps in. So this could be a good thing for municipalities. And Prop 20, well, that's a strong no. Prop 21 was to me very important, and it's a strong no as well to prevent more rent control by local governments. We all know that when there is rent control in place in specific neighborhoods, those specific neighborhoods tend to decline over the years because of limited rents that the investors are willing to reinvest back into the properties and try to capture higher rent. With their hand, when their hand is cuffed and tied behind their backs and they're not able to get the higher rents, these institutional landlords tend not to reinvest in the properties, and it leads to declining neighborhoods. There's a big campaign on Prop 22, which is allowing Uber, Lyft app-based drivers to be classified and have tax treatments similar to an independent contractor like us realtors. I'm happy to see that it's a yes, because these people are independent contractors. They get to select when they work, and they should get those same independent contractor classification rules. So that was a strong campaign on their behalf. Prop 23 seems to be a no to add additional requirements for dialysis clinics to have a staff, a PA, a doctor, or a registered nurse to be on site at a dialysis clinic, which would add to additional costs. And expanding consumer data privacy is a yes on Prop 24. People want to protect their privacy and do not want their data shared to marketers and other affiliated companies. Cash bail seems to be a no. And that is the proposition update. There still is more votes to be counted, but that seems to be a majority of what's going on so far. I just wanted to keep you up to date because it's important to understand what's going on in our state and in our country. Bringing you back into our slides, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing that screen. Any questions so far? I think I had something in the chat. Let me make sure I read everything.
Kelvin, I'm sorry, what does this say about the Prop 23? Is a yes or a no? I'm sorry, I didn't hear clearly.
Prop 23, was that regarding?
The dialysis, is that correct?
Dialysis clinics. That was a no to add additional staffing. Basically having a registered nurse, a PA, or a doctor on site at the dialysis clinics.
Okay.
That was, yeah, that seemed to be a no because of the increased costs. It could change. Going on to the next slide, regarding COVID, and just say keep on being cautious and wear your face mask and do your best because it's still out there, and there is additional waves of COVID popping up here and there. If you haven't picked up your face mask, or if you haven't washed your previous face mask, we do have additional ones available, $5 at cost. So let me know if you want to pick up some more. And we will be reinforcing our COVID prevention plan. And I do have an update and an email from the Department of Real Estate, who is going to start to regulate and enforce COVID protocols at your property showings and whatnot. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. If you missed the content and the great conferences and speakers, you can still go log into our virtual Gen Blue annual conference, or you could click this link up here and it will take you into all the recordings of great classes on negotiation, classes on marketing in the new normal. There's additional videos and content in the brand serve area where you can download, and these are going to be very unique and specific to what we're facing in 2020. I highly encourage you to check it out, because I seen the resources when I checked and logged in last week, and there's a brand new listing presentation out there. They updated the statistics of the Coldwell Banker brand. They added more logos and marketing materials. You have Zoom backgrounds that you can utilize. They have a whole bunch of cool stuff that you could use for free and look good with the Coldwell Banker badge right behind you. So the new global luxury logo is out there. This is what it looks like. I just got my new business cards ordered, so I'll be having that coming in a little bit. And for the affiliates and the agents, you guys have been great in participating and joining me on Zoom. I really, really appreciate you guys being professionals and getting the news and updates from me, because I do spend a lot of investment in my time to prepare these meetings, prepare the news, to give you new content on a week-to-week basis, and now a bi-weekly basis. Because it's November and December, and we are heading into the holiday season, making a adjustment to our bi-weekly schedule now. So for some of you who have been, and the affiliates who were not here last week, I apologize for not sending out the memo, but this is the sales meeting schedule for November and December, November 4th, 18th, December 2nd, and December 16th, 10 a.m., same time, every other week. So you can mark your calendars now, or I have JL go ahead and send out the email as a reminder every other week. And my Keys to Success training that I've been doing every Tuesday now will also be bi-weekly. As you can see, I'm still here every week. I'm just kind of flip-flopping my Zoom meetings so that I'm always in front of you every single week. So on those off weeks, we'll have my Tuesday training on November 10th, 24th, December 8th, and I'm going to take a break for Christmas. So that's the meeting schedule. I hope you guys can mark your calendars. I apologize if you're not checking your emails, but that's your fault if you're not checking it. Annie Fan is a nice, great title rep who was just here this morning, and she will be teaching us at 1 o'clock tomorrow with a little bit about be the first agent to contact sellers who want to sell within the next 6 to 12 months. If you want to learn more about farming, learning about prospecting, learning what it takes to be a great listing agent, and staying ahead of the game, she has some great tools and a strategy that will help you improve your results. So I hope you can click the link. We just sent out the meeting ID and the password. You can join and click on the link from JL. And I really hope that you get some value, because listings is gonna be the name of the game. It's always been for my 20 years of experience. And I hope you really, really focus on where the business will be. Annie, anything you want to share about that, if you're still here? Let's go ahead and know that if you miss a sales meeting or you miss a training, you can still log into my YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and you can find all this great content that I teach on a week-to-week basis. And that's where I'm housing all of the videos that I'm putting together. Rentals we are utilizing a affiliation with Rentspree. And I'm going to continue to keep this slide up here just to show you that there is a link when you have a rental that I highly suggest and recommend you guys remove yourself from the screening process and just send the clients a link when they want to apply for your listing for your property. It's for liability reasons. I'm very, very happy and pleased how Rentspree does this. Their process does not discriminate. It's an equal and standardized application process of people of all color, handicap. There's no discrimination stuff in here, and this will prevent you from getting any suedness or any complaint when the client does not get the property. If you want to check out and download the slides, or you want to click into some of the content that I update, the link is right here, and it's in our Dynasty Agent Resources at the bottom of our company emails. I'm not going to talk about PPP loan forgiveness, but just showing it to you that there is revised content on the CAR website. For those of you who applied, I suggest you understand and read the frequently asked questions, so that way you can ask for the forgiveness portion to see what is 100% forgiveness and what is not. When I talk about DRE enforcement earlier, I was talking to you about what we have been hearing and complaints in regards to our governing authority, the Department of Real Estate. State-wide, there has been complaints regarding non-compliance of showing protocols, and the DRE has now said and announced to all brokers, when I got an email last week, that they will be enforcing some of those protocols and investigating whether or not listing agents are adhering and abiding by the showing guidelines based upon your county. For COVID-19 real estate guidance purposes, we have adopted this CAR guidance manual. And among all these things, we should be wearing masks, disinfecting the property before and after each showing, and ensuring that there's social distancing that are being adhered to. How do we each as listing agents complete this requirements? It could be different. When I was at my last listing, I had sanitization wipes with me. I had gloves on. I passed the gloves to my clients. I had booties on with my with the clients, and I walked them in 2 by 2. When there's a family of 4, I can only allow in LA County 2 people at a time. I had the posted pictograms of the showing protocols at the front door, which is what we're all supposed to do, and everyone was wearing a mask. So it's not too hard and not too difficult, but the disinfecting part of is the missing element that many people are struggling to complete when the property is on a lockbox. If you're physically at the property, when I was there at the showing, I just brought the sanitization wipes, and everything I touched, I was kind of holding it with a Clorox wipe. And so then therefore, I was never really touching any surfaces, and turning on light switches with it as well. So that's one easy thing that could be done. But we do have a duty to yourself, to your property and your seller, and to the public to disinfect or make sure that the buyer's showing agent disinfects after they leave the showing. My suggestion is to make a duty of this and write it in your private remarks if that's what you want to do. To demonstrate how seriously the DRE is taking these protocols and enforcement, they will send letters out, and the next slide kind of shows what they're going to try to do. They're going to attempt to educate the licensee, and since you're here, I know that you're already educated and you know the stuff that's going on, but there's a vast majority of 90–80% of the agents don't attend these meetings. They don't attend their own manager broker meetings. They don't know how to really stay in compliance. So I'm happy that you guys are here. Not only will you get a letter, but I'm going to have to get a letter as your responsible broker. I'm going to have a sit-down talk with you and make sure that you comply with the guidance going forward. That sounds to be like a warning letter. And if you continue to operate, or you have a second offense, or if you have another complaint that they investigate, they may consider pursuing citations and or disciplinary action as deemed appropriate by the DRE if you continue to not respect showing protocols and the CAR best practices guidelines. If you have any questions, or if you want to report any other agent who is not following the guidance, you can contact the DRE at this number below. I've had some agents tell me, oh yeah, I made an appointment to see a property. This other agent was basically having an open house. They had some flags up and signs. There was no there was a lot of people in the front door. The asking price was very low, so they were just letting people in, and they weren't respecting the showing appointment. So to me, this is an opportunity. If you want to see and improve the industry, you could report that agent. You should take a picture, submit your evidence, and there will be some disciplinary action, or hopefully they'll get some sort of education to not repeat the same mistakes and putting others at risk. Our Instagram page is building a nice following. We have some nice new content. I'm very pleased with our new marketing girl, Casey, who's working on building and creating a nice professional marketing image of the company. And so if you have great photos or listings that you want to be featured, go ahead and send them over to Casey Wu and her email. She will be able to put some more spotlight onto your listings and get some more likes and attention on our Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel for the company and for myself for my videos. Coming into our new listings, I want to congratulate some of our new listings and who've been still working. I don't know about you guys, but I still see a lot of activity in November. Normally this month it slows down, but there's still a lot of you guys working. There's still a lot of listings out there that we're taking, and there's a lot of showing activity as well. So to me, housing and our industry will continue to be strong even in the slow season, even during the COVID pandemic, especially if Proposition 19 passes. You will see a increase in transactions because we are going to facilitate the easiness of seniors, wildfire victims to transfer and move to another property. It will be a lot more smoother, seamless, and the restrictions and barriers for those seniors to move now have been reduced. So we have a couple of listings to share, and Anna Hui, are you here on the call? You want to pitch a new listing at 169 Leroy? If not, I'll pitch. It's going to be coming soon status right now. This is for lease. No, I'm sorry. This is $1,068,000. This is for sale. Leroy is a great location. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,538 square feet, and a nice 7,600 plus lot. Talk to Anna if you have any questions, and she might even have additional photos as well. Notice on coming soon, the start showing date.
Hey boss, can you hear me?
Yes, Amy.
Okay, for Anna's listing, she's not able to pitch today because her mother-in-law just passed away.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Yeah, over a couple of days ago. But she said that her listing, she's currently working on staging and getting photos taken, will be showing this weekend, around early Friday, or late Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So anyone who's interested can call her to schedule an appointment.
Thanks for the update, Amy, and pitching that. Let's all pray for Anna's mother-in-law, and hopefully everything works out okay.
Thank you.
Yes. The Steve Hang, he's got a nice listing over here for lease. This is 1571 Wembley Road. Great location in San Marino for $5,500 per month. Wow, that's only $1.88 per square foot. That is a great price for a great.
Yes, and it's across the street from the San Marino Library, so you can actually walk across. And that, what is that school? Valentine Elementary.
Valentine is near there, and you're walking distance to Lacey Park, which is a great park. I don't know if for those of you guys in the office, I'm going to share with you my hidden secret. Lacey Park is not checking for IDs during this pandemic, so anyone can walk in and enjoy the nice, beautiful, large park. They have a walking area and a loop, and I think they reopened up the playground as well. Steve Hang, if you have someone who wants to lease this large near 3,000 square foot home, that's a very, very low price for San Marino. This should go and rent out very, very quickly. Laura, Sitong Liu, she has a nice new listing over here. I think this one, this is a single family residence near the beach side. I think this is a rendering of the property because there's a guy on the phone, and this is going to be to build and construct. This is 16776 15th Street, Unit A and B. I feel like there's going to be one right here, Unit A, and a rear Unit B as well. That's looks very large, except for this one has the ocean views. Talk to her if you have a client looking to build a 5-bedroom, 3-bath property, 1,690 square feet. Angel Lau has a nice new listing here in Duarte, 2447 Huntington Drive. This is only $429,000. It looks like an end unit condo, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and over almost 1,100 square feet. Congratulations, Angel. And to Jack Chan, he's got 607 Glenmore Boulevard, Unit C. This is in the city of Glendale. I think this is also a end unit, and for $598,000, you can get nearly 1,400 square feet of living area. Nice end unit condo. Talk to Jack and see if you can. I think there is going to be a lockbox on there. Congratulations to Esther too. She's got 7656 Fern Avenue. This is Rosemead, a big remodel done here. She puts out quality work with her team and is asking 1.198 for a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2538 square feet living area. Nice curb appeal, nice frontage, nice property. Okay, talk to her if you got someone for Rosemead. We have Danny High has a brand new listing as well. 11829 Ferris Road, Unit E in El Monte. This looks to be the living room photo. Only $400,000, and you can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,063 square foot condo. Talk to Danny if you have any clients for this one. Ling Liu, are you here? You want to pitch your listing over here in 708 Mayflower Avenue in Monrovia for lease?
Yes, good morning, Kevin and every friend here. Yeah, this is a nice and clean small unit. This is a back unit, and just put on market for the week. We have a lot of showing and have some application already. I have some question about using the rent spree, but there's several questions of them, so I can wait until you finish all the listing and everything if you have time. Otherwise, I'll talk to you personally. Okay?
Yeah. I'll call you later on after the meeting. But just when you utilize rent spree, the agent just signs up for a free account at cbdynasty.rentspree.com. You just put in your name, your email, your phone number, and then you have a free account opened. The next step you would do is take your MLS number and you import it and share it to RentSpree to create its own folder, kind of like a transaction folder in your zip forms. And that folder will be able to have a unique link that you could share on your MLS private remarks. You could share it in the syndication remarks. You could share it on your flyer. You could email that link to the tenants when they ask, how do I apply? And you could share it with the agents by text message when they say, my client wants to apply. So those are the steps they take. The client uses the link. All adults over 18 years old will create their own application, because every 18 years old adult needs to be screened and as an occupant, and they basically will get their credit. They pay $30 for the standard screening process. They get their credit report, they get a background check, they get an eviction history, they get criminal history, late payments, all that normal stuff for our review. They get a copy of it immediately. You get a copy of it immediately. You pass it along to your seller. They will also get the email, and they can easily identify and compare one tenant versus another because it's a consistent form. That's the steps. Tina Wu has a new lease listing as well. This one is in the city of Pasadena, a newer construction condo on 288 Oakland Avenue, number 204. This is at $3,500 for a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,480 square feet condo. Ask Tina if you have someone wanting to lease one of these beautiful condos out. Looks very high-end, luxury, balcony, great, great, great curb appeal. I'm very pleased to see some closings. I want to congratulate Christy Lee and Andy Fu for closing the first of 8 of this subdivision on Glickman in Temple City. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,705 square feet condominium, beautiful brand new 2020 listings, and these are selling like hotcakes, but we do have 2 available left. So if you still have a client interested in checking out one of these beautifully built 2020 condos, please talk to Andy and Christy or to schedule a showing. Edgar Contreras has a new closing as well. He has 1735 Reynolds Avenue in Rosemead. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, almost 1,400 square feet for this remodeled single family home. And I know he partnered up with Michael, so congratulations to Edgar and Michael Ma on this new closing. Irv Tons just closed this huge, beautiful property on a large, almost 1 acre lot. 3429 Huntington Drive in Pasadena, 4 bedrooms, 3.75 baths. Wow, 4,300 plus square feet. And this is a nice, nice property in Pasadena. Wow, where can you find almost an acre? Right here you can. Congratulations to Adam. I know you're here on the call, on the Zoom. 1845 Vassar Street in Glendale. 2 bedrooms, 1.75 baths. And I'm happy to see you close this escrow. Congratulations, Adam. I hope you had a very smooth process on this one. Nancy and Michael, the great partners over here, closed on 2189 Minor Street in Costa Mesa. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5. This probably looks like a PUD or condominium HOA area. This is 2,024 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Congratulations to Nancy and Michael. Great job. Anna Hui just closed on 1936 154th Street in Gardena. So she's been great and busy. She put this one out and closed it, open escrow quickly and closed on time. So congratulations to Anna for her wonderful closing. Did I miss anyone's listing? Now is the time to pitch anything. Anyone? I do have a new listing just signed up with Sylvia. Sylvia Ramos and myself are going to tag team and partner up on a commercial lease. So we just got this signed. We're going to put out a commercial lease in the city of Ballot Park for industrial warehouse, manufacturing, or office space, flex space, showroom space. It has multiple uses in the city, in the street of 5118 Calmview Road in Ballot Park. If you have someone looking for nearly around, I think it's around 2,000 square feet flex space, please talk to us. We'll put it up in the MLS and in CoStar shortly. Anyone else has any listings or coming soons? Well, the final quote, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are now and change the ending. So we don't and cannot control what's happened in the past. We can't change the way people voted, but we can change where we are, what we're going to do, and we can change our own outcomes and create our own destiny. So I encourage you to take control of your future. And you start by taking control of your success by improving your skills, improving your education, improving your professionalism, working on your presentation skills and your people skills, connecting with people, building those relationships, making happier family interactions and relationships, and improving your network. This is how you create your success. And success is measured in different ways. You measure success not just by financial money or by closings or by the number of clients. You can measure success by your happiness. You can measure your success not by your bank account, by the people that are surrounding you. And if you have a great amount of people who support you and love you, that is a very successful life. C.S. Lewis started this quote, and I just want to inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Continue to work hard throughout the end of the California 2020, and I will see you guys at next week's training and in 2 weeks sales meeting. Have a great week, everyone. Enjoy, and see you guys soon. Let's keep on following the election results and make it a great week.